Dread King Logan, and you're watching the Flavor General Josh, the Mouthpiece Danny, and my personal homeboy Cody on Rasslin Rage, R2YouTube.com. And if you're not watching, then you're a peasant, and I can destroy you.
Oh!
This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hey, everybody. Hello and welcome to Rasslin Rage. Thank you tonight for watching. Thank you if you are live and all that good stuff. But listen, if you're live, thank you, right? I said that once. I said it twice. Now I said it a third time. Thank you for joining us. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't. Also, smash the thumbs up. That's right. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, please do the same. If you're listening on Podbean or wherever it is that you listen to your podcasts, please head on over to r2youtube.com. That's the letter R, the number 2, youtube.com. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is, in fact, the 183rd episode. It sounds like we're a unit of in the military, right? In the military or something. 183rd. So episode of Rasslin Rage. So these two gentlemen were not here last week. Josh was out celebrating with alcoholic beverages for his engagement to the most right woman in Michigan. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I hope that I'm invited to the wedding. And then over here, where is he? There. Over there. Right? So, wait a minute. Now, before... Okay, let me go back, because I wrote an awesome intro for the two of you, right? This is amazing. You're gonna love this, right? You ready?
All right.
Making their return this week is the happiest of Harpers, the one and only owner of Happy Harper Ice Cream, Josh Harper. Also joining us tonight. Oh Jesus! You need to get like a little thing that makes a noise. Anyways, also joining us tonight is the man with 17 kids. But he has a butt ton of candy. That is for sure, because it was Halloween last week. It's almost fair. It's almost fair to say he's the most unhappiest man in Michigan. What do you think? Josh?
He hasn't had ice cream in a minute. He's an unhappy man.
I was saying, I haven't had any Happy Harper in a while.
It is the real deal heel, Danny Beals. Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome back to Rasslin Rage.
Yeah!
Oh, that's why he jumped off the stage.
Today, why I'm unhappy.
Stage left.
Yeah, I'm happy for a second because he thought I left and then I came back.
Well, I'm sure that Cody felt this morning too. I have a child that has no freaking idea what daylight savings time is.
Really?
So at 4:30 this morning, I get busted in on. Can we watch Caillou?
Oh, Caillou. Oh, no.
So, yeah, first of all, it's 4:30 in the morning. Second of all, I have to listen to that whiny cartoon Caillou. Yeah, so you know what? I haven't been in the best of moods all day.
What time did you wake up, Cody?
What time did I wake up? 5:30.
Man, I woke up at 11.
He fired now.
This section of Rasslin Rage is brought to you by Trojan Condoms. Remember, don't be silly, wrap your willy. Now look, okay, you told them to subscribe. You told them to hit the thumbs up. But you know what? You've been posting matches, and you've been posting interviews, and you've been posting all the other stuff, and you didn't tell them to hit the bell.
Man, you are loud.
So look, make sure you hit the bell. So that way, if another time comes up where Cody does 2 interviews in 1 week, YouTube tells you about it. That way, when Cody's posting different matches throughout the week, YouTube tells you about it. That way, if daylight savings time gets you all messed up and you forget that today's Sunday and the Rasslin Rage is supposed to come out and you're in the middle of playing a game of Mario Party, YouTube tells you about it. Make sure to hit that bell. It'll notify you whenever something new is coming on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. Okay.
Or Dan has to message you. But you left out like tons of shit that you're supposed to talk about. So they know.
Done yet. You've got no patience. No, I understand the fact at your age you're grumpy. You've been up all day dealing with a small human. It's cool, man. Calm down. Give yourself a little rough 10 count. There you go. See? All right. So, I mean, when we're talking about matches, we've got the Kyler Coleman and Solo match from the November 8th show of XICW. That's on there. Then, of course, Michigan Independent Weekly happens on Tuesdays. Aaron O'Ryan versus Jason Hodge for the Heritage title will premiere on Wednesday, November 10th. Yeah, Wednesday, November. It's already this late in November. Whew. You're going to get the match between Dre Jacobs and Tommy Vendetta while Tommy Vendetta defended his Extreme Intense Championship at Standish. Look, if you want to make sure that you get all this stuff going on time, make sure you hit that bell, and you're going to be able to get all that stuff, okay? There's always more stuff to come on. Always. We end up getting messages throughout the week. Hey, I'm going to be doing an interview with this guy. Sometimes he doesn't know until that morning, and the best way to find out about it is to hit that bell.
I know that on the 17th, no, the 18th. On the 18th, I'm going to be talking with JP Ono.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about the birthday
birthday
bash.
party.
That's what we're going to be talking about, is the birthday
yeah.
bash. Which,
Yup.
did you guys know, is going down at the Diesel
Yup.
in New Baltimore, which is like not even 45 minutes away. It's like a half hour. That's the second closest. So the closest we've had wrestling in our area in, what, 3 years now? 2 years?
2.5.
2.5? 2.5 years was Marine City. Then New Baltimore. So Marine City is closer than New Baltimore.
Yes.
To us, anyways.
Do you count that time I saw a crack addict and a meth head fight in a parking lot at Kroger?
No.
Okay. Then
It was unsanctioned.
Yeah.
Yes, unsanctioned.
Okay.
Man, that is a lot of content coming out right
Absolutely.
here.
I've been putting in some
Rasslin
work,
Rage.
boy.
Now, of course, don't forget that Rasslin Rage is live every Sunday, 7 p.m.-ish,
Yeah.
unless there's an XI event taking place, which we hope there is coming soon.
Absolutely.
We want proving ground. I mean, let's just be honest. We want proving ground. And as much as we love y'all, or they love y'all, we love proving ground better. when it comes to,
I'm sorry, but at this point in time, to all the people out there, I have to agree with them.
yes,
I like XICW way more than I like every one of you, including these two fuckers.
that's true. And the sentiment is always the same.
I like you, Danny.
Thank you, Josh. You're all right, but you know what? You were XI. I'm taking XI. Sorry.
Amen.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to head on over to BCWA's Facebook page and give it a like at Go BCWA. After you've done that, go ahead and open up your Google Chrome or whatever nice little, what do we call them things, browsers that you're using, and type in gobcwa.com, right? What you're going to do there is you're going to add them to your bookmarks and or favorites. That's correct. That way you can buy tickets or do whatever. BCWA will be returning with another event in November. We have yet to get a date and or flyer. 20th, but we don't have a flyer.
We don't flyer.
Or an event page yet. We need one of them. Snap, snap. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled to those two places that we spoke of, including right here on Rasslin Rage or MIW for that information about that event going down on 11/20/21.
Listen, after the last event, as many people that showed up, I'm sorry, but I vote that we don't tell nobody nothing until we buy our tickets first.
True story, because for not promoting it very much, that place was packed. That place was fucking packed, dude.
The show started and they just kept bringing in chairs and bringing in chairs.
Yeah, like chairs. Whoa. They ended up standing room only. I'm not saying I was kind of surprised, but I expected there to be a lot of people because it's BCWA.
Yeah.
Right? But I didn't expect it to be that many people with it being not promoted that much at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like Maine said in the interview that we did with him after at the end when he won the title, that's ballsy. That's real ballsy.
You know what? Is it ballsy though, or is it confident in your product?
Oh, you know what? That's not a question you should ask me. That's a question you should ask Mike Blackwell.
Oh, we know what that answer was.
True. All right.
Now look, this is Rasslin Rage. Rasslin Rage is on Sunday. Today's Sunday, so this is Rasslin Rage. And we talk about the results of wrestling that happened throughout this weekend. Now, we do have the results that we were able to get our hands on to. GLWA is happening right now, so we don't have the results for GLWA yet. We're going to have to talk about that on Tuesdays with MIW. But we do have the results from Pro Wrestling All-Stars of Detroit's 15-year anniversary, City Championship Wrestling, and, well, like I said, we will have the results from GLWA on Tuesday, right here on R2YouTube.com.
Well, you can't steal my shit, man. All right, when we come back.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
All right. Ooh, we're not doing the results for that show. That hasn't happened yet. This is the one. This one. Welcome back. So anyways, hello. Welcome back. We are back. We're talking about the 15th anniversary, dude. 15th anniversary, okay? And the Don made his way back as the ring announcer for Pro Wrestling All-Stars, by the way. This event was Friday, November 5th from the American Legion Hall, Post 200. This was in Taylor, Michigan, and was hosted by none other than Don Georgie, as we talked about. The Don. I don't know anybody else named Don that does ring announcing. And I don't know anybody. Does he ring announce?
Yeah.
It's the Don, though. This is
dude, you got to get the super extended edition of Godfather. They've got so much stuff in there.
Anyways, is he in Michigan?
Yeah.
No, he's not. Anyway, so we could just say the Don. Can he just be the Don? Because I don't see any other Dons, right?
What about the Don Sanders?
That's La Don, not the
okay.
Don.
All right.
My Lord. Anyways, in the opening matchup, it was Tanner Nix RC3 and one of my favorite, no, not one of, the favorite from the swamp, that's right, Brutus Atwell, who defeated one Kyler Coleman, FIA, also known as Frank Isaac Anderson, and Alex Van Zant, and they were also accompanied by Stubbs. That guy, Stubbs. That's craziness.
Oops.
So it was a qualifying match for the final spot in the Trios Tag Team Championship.
Kyler's fault.
Who got pinned, Cody?
What? I don't remember. They defeated Kyler Cole.
This is why we can't send you to events by yourself. In match number 2, Detroit Punk, Chuck Stein, Sean Lawhorn, and the Spider with the Guru took on Cobra Kai of Daniel Wolf, Top Gun, and Iron Eagle with LJ Lawrence. And Detroit Punk ended up winning. It was by disqualification, though, but it was Trios Team Championship Tournament, and they advanced in that tournament. No matter how you win, you won.
That's it.
What's up?
My turn.
Go ahead,
My
Cody.
turn?
No.
Oh.
Danny.
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Okay. So
Do you remember?
I just want to say, yeah, I remember this part. So I just want to say that some people may or may not say that the DQ was results of Cobra Kai doing some dirty stuff. I just think the people don't like Cobra Kai and they swayed the ref. I like Detroit Punk, don't get me wrong, but it's Cobra Kai. But, all right, moving on.
Match number 3.
Tubbs is special.
Match number 3.
Comment of the night goes to Kevin Jeffrey in the
Kevin
chat.
Jeffrey.
Stubbs is special, he says.
Horse Slam Wrestling interpromotional match for the Horse Slam Undeniable Championship. It was Chin Strap Jesus, Kyle Barrett with Johnny Bravo taking on the Anime Assault Solo. Chin Strap Jesus walks away with his title. Obviously, because he had Johnny Bravo in his corner. I mean,
you're absolutely right, because Bravo distracted the referee while Solo had Chin Strap fucking pinned. He had him.
I tell you though, didn't I warn everybody last Tuesday?
Man.
Did I not warn everybody? Watch Johnny Bravo. He's been around for a while. He knows every trick in the book.
Oh, boy,
He wrote the book.
Well, if he didn't
Everybody
write
else-
it, he definitely helped.
Everybody else saw the movie. Johnny Bravo wrote the book.
John E. Bravo. So we have the next match. You ready for this one? The threat of Briar Wellington, Zach Main, and Nate Matson with the Pro Wrestling All-Stars president Steven Rivera defeats Tanner Nix, RC3, and Brutus Atwell in a trios tag team tournament to advance to the tournament finals. Now, yes, they did win. However, most of the threat, right, didn't want anything to do with Brutus Atwell. They did not want Brutus Atwell.
No, they don't want to go down as being just another man slam.
I'm just saying they put the beating on RC3, and they were working him in the corner. You know what I'm saying? They were putting it to him. He just, nothing against the guy, but the veteran status of the threat showed that night. Right?
Put the ring, keep him in the corner, keep him separated. That's veteran tag team moves. And don't get me wrong, RC3 and Brutus Atwell are fantastic, but they haven't had the time to learn those veteran moves.
Well, and you know what else? Briar Wellington is very good at distracting the ref, I might add.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure that match was completely above the board and nothing went on.
Oh yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
I have seen no pictures of it.
Well, anyway,
Now,
And
listen,
that's
all right, I'm going to go on record, okay? I'm going to say to Bruce Atwell and RC3, I'm genuinely sorry about your loss. Tanner Nix, oh.
That team is now known as
Thank you.
Pro Wrestling All-Stars Cruisercore champion, the mysterious Movado, and Pro Wrestling All-Stars Adam fucking Wick. Took on the tag team champions, the Cobra Kai's Top Gun and Iron Eagle, in a Challenge of the Champions match. In a special edition of Alex Van Zant's Coffee Talk with special guest the Soul Taker. That all kind of bled together. I'm sorry about that. Hold on a second. Of course, Adam fucking Wick and Mysterious Movado defeated Cobra Kai, which continues a bad look for the night. But hey, Cobra Kai's all over the place. You can't win all the time.
so there was a little bit of confusion in this match, and Movado and Wick thought they had won the tag titles. They even gave them the belts.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then the refs came out and Steve came out and they're like, no, dude.
It wasn't a championship match.
Right. And he did confirm that the day before when I had him on.
Yeah.
And I asked, is this for any titles? He said no. Right. So everybody you should have known. But regardless, they thought it was going to be for titles.
They got swept up in the moment, man.
Right. Well, they took the titles away from him. And if I'm not mistaken, Movado and Wick challenged them, and they want for the next event, and it's going to be for the titles. I don't know if it's the next event or which one it's going to be exactly. But
you pin the champs, you get the shot.
Yeah, yeah.
I love Adam fucking Wick. We all know I love Adam Wick. He does not play well with others.
Oh, not usually.
Oh.
But there's also a special edition of Coffee Talk with Alex Van Zant and his special guest, Soul Taker. And this also featured a man that's in our chat, the referee of Pro Wrestling All-Stars, Zeke. And during this special edition of Coffee Talk, Zeke proposed in the ring. Congratulations, Zeke. AVZ ended up getting chokeslammed by Soul Taker, and it wasn't Zeke. That's a win-win. Everything's coming up, Zeke.
That's it. She said yes.
Prenup.
He doesn't get chokeslammed.
Prenup.
He didn't get hit in the face with fireworks. That's a win-win-win.
Uh-huh.
Good on you, man.
Match number 6, the one-legged wonder, Zach Gowen, defeated Roddy Bad Boy LJ Lawrence.
Oh man, let me tell you about this.
He didn't sweep the leg, did he?
Wait, hold on. So he comes out, he tells the story about how they used to be on tag team, and then he went off to the WWE, yada, 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 right? So he said he's not gonna attack his leg because he's friends, blah, blah, schmack, blah, 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 right? So match starts.
First strike guard, no mercy.
Right. Well, the first match, or the bell rings, and the first chant by a few people, I'm not going to say any names, myself and a couple others, says sweep the leg. Sweep the leg.
Yes. No mercy.
That's what I said. Anyways, so there was only a couple of us. Like, people were looking at me like, you're a dick. And I'm like, dude, Cobra Kai versus a one-legged guy. What do you do?
Sweep the leg.
You sweep the fucking leg.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck what you say. This guy attacks me. We're in a match. He's got one leg. I know karate. I sweep it. You go to the ground. 1, 2, 3. You're done. You're over. Bye-bye. See you later. You know what I'm saying? However, at some point in the match, I believe, I don't know if LJ was pissed off or he was playing possum or whatever it may be. He did, in fact, sweep the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I just went, aha, yes. But
listen, actually, he had to sweep the lake.
Oh,
Because if not, doesn't it make LJ a bad guy if he treats Zach Gowen like a handicapped person? Let's think about this. If he doesn't do anything he can do to beat Zach Gowen and he doesn't sweep the lake, wouldn't that make him kind of a bad guy? Because he's treating him like a handicapped person.
Michael Myers killed the gay couple, and now they're saying he's homophobic. But if he wouldn't have killed them because they were gay, he would have been homophobic also. It's a lose-lose. There's no win. You might as well take the win, but he didn't get that either. So,
at least he didn't push him down a flight of stairs in a wheelchair.
that might be next. You never know. Maybe don't tell all the secrets, dude. Jeez. So next up, we have, dude, listen to this. This is a great story here. So the 15th anniversary, past, present, and future Battle Royale winner for a second time, right? Because during the 14th anniversary, he won the first one, right? So he, so Lamario Star. Okay, so this happened. Hold on, I need to do that. So there's a bunch of dudes, right? 20, 25 probably, maybe a couple more. I don't know. So anyways, gets down to Soul Taker and Lamario Star. Guess what happens? They get out of the ring over the top rope. Both feet hit the ground at the same time. One ref says him, one ref says Soul Taker. They rule it. They go back in the ring, and Lamario Star gets in the ring. Soul Taker starts to get up. Lamario knocks him off, wins the match. He didn't even get back in the ring. They called it. However, this guy could probably carry Soul Taker one-handed.
I mean, how many more battle royals does Lamario Star win before we start calling him King of the Battle Royal? I mean, he's won back-to-backs now.
True. So then we have the presentation of the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Lifetime Achievement Award. It was presented to handsome Johnny Bradford and was presented by Johnny Bravo, who told a cool story about he was recently in the car with Christian Cage. All right, so who is in AEW right now. But he said he was in the car with him, and he talked about presenting him the award. And Christian Cage remembers Bradford from when he managed them, and he spoke about it and said that, Cage wanted him to pass on that, you deserve this award and, things like that. But it was really cool. And then Bradford had written out a speech that Bravo read for him. So it was really cool. And then he left his racket in the ring, and out he went.
That was awesome. Bradford is an absolute true Michigan legend.
Yeah, duh. Like Johnny Bravo says, everybody knows him. He was telling a story about how Ric Flair knows him. He said that Ric Flair got off the plane or something like that, and the first person he goes to talk to is Bradford.
Yeah.
So, and he's like, even Ric Flair knows this guy, and he's like, everybody knows him. And I've seen Bradford at many events that I've been at.
I was gonna say we've been lucky enough to see him manage.
I mean, I've seen him like in the background. Like I've seen him at Legends of Wrestling. When Legends of Wrestling came to town, he was there. He's in the background. He's you don't really see him like out whatever, but he's there. And I've seen him at a couple different cons with big stars. I've seen him at WWE taking like down by the ring. I've seen him there. Because I had the special ring entrance for the floor when I was there for Raw, and we went this way where they were coming out or whatever, like this other side, and he was going through there because he had special pass, and I remember seeing him. I've seen him at a lot of different things, but anyways, moving on.
In match number 8, the Trios Tag Team Championship Tournament Finals with special guest referee Darren McCarty, Detroit Punk, Chuck Stein, Shaw Lawhorn, and D Spider with the Guru took on the threat of Briar Wellington, Zach Main, and Nate Matson with Pro Wrestling All-Stars President Steven Rivera. Now, even though everything was set up for Detroit Punk to lose, because when you're fighting against the authority normally wins, Detroit Punk takes out the threat. Detroit Punk is your inaugural Trios Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to Detroit Punk.
Now,
No, I was going to say, Cody, I hear that they had a special member of Detroit Punk that showed up.
yeah, he took off his referee shirt and became part of Detroit Punk. However, there was shenanigans from both sides. Let's be perfectly honest here, because the shenanigans was that Detroit Punk was about to cover, or was covering and was going to get the 3, and Steve Rivera got in the ring and stopped Darren McCarty from counting the 3. And then said he was calling it down the middle, blah, 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 blah. And that's when he turned off his shirt. And I forget what happened, but boom, they covered 1, 2, 3, over. See you later. They're champs.
Now, I'm surprised that Steven Rivera didn't eat a fist on that one. Put your hands on D-Mac.
I think he got the cutter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he did.
I know it's not technically wrestling. On TikTok, because I spent way too much time on there, the NHL just did what's the best moment from the history of hockey, and number 2 was Darren McCarty beating the heck out the Colorado.
Yeah, after he hit Draper.
Of all time, number 2 is just whoa.
Darren McCarty, dude.
Absolutely. Now, that's the thing is, I mean, it's not like Steven Rivera is a slouch, but you have to look at it from a perspective of one man used to fight on skates that were this wide, okay, and stay up.
What you gonna do?
Well, yeah, there you go. What you gonna do when he's got the boots on?
I just want to watch.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, remind me after this show, I have a match I want to tell you guys about.
I'm turning the Zoom off after that comment.
Main event for this show was for the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Heavyweight Championship.
Josh's first most favorite wrestler in the entire world.
Atlas Hightower faced Impact star Ace Austin. Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
And still,
don't say that.
Pro Wrestling All-Stars.
Don't you dare say that. And still is reserved for Dre Jacobs, Shogun, and Dread King Logan.
I have to tell you, man, Ace Austin is a fucking excellent wrestler. I don't give a shit. I've heard a lot of negative shit about him in the past from other people.
Haters gonna hate.
Man, well, and that's the thing, and it's people I know. But regardless, it's just, he is really good, dude. Like watching some of the move sets that he does using the ropes and maneuvering himself and doing that, dude. It's really interesting to watch. He does some, like you would think of him in his size, like he's a shorter, stocky kind of guy, and he can fly. But at the same time, instead of doing these big acrobatic moves in the air, he's using the ropes and doing some things there instead of taking flight. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting. I think it's just really interesting to watch, personally.
The dude's built like he should be a superhero sidekick.
Yeah.
Like 100%. He should be a Robin.
It is. It's really interesting to watch, especially live.
He's
right in front of you, and you're watching him climb up.
I've never.
And he does this thing, and he boop boop boop, and he's all over the place, dude. He's like,
I've never seen him live yet. Only on Impact.
You've never seen him live?
No, I have not.
What? He wasn't at Impact when we were there?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, not that I remember.
You didn't go to the TKW show that he was at?
No, that was the first show.
No, that was the second show or third show because it was in the parking lot.
No, I was never at one in the parking lot.
I didn't see him wrestle. He was there, but because I didn't get there in time.
Man.
Yeah, Dan didn't go.
I've seen him twice at Horror Slam. You didn't go. He was twice at TKW. You weren't there.
It just so happens that every time he's gonna be somewhere, I can't make it.
What about what was it?
I wasn't there.
Okay. The one that was supposed to be on TV and Matt Stryker was the announcer.
Nope, missed that one too.
Okay.
Who?
I don't know.
I wasn't at that one.
Yeah, there was supposed to be. It was going to start being on TV. Matt Stryker was the announcer.
CWL
and one of the matches,
or whatever it was.
It's the first time I saw Shogun in person, and one of the matches was Ace Austin versus Weaponized Alex Weir.
Interesting. Nope. So next up we have City Championship Wrestling. That is correct. On the same day as Pro Wrestling All-Stars, Friday, November 5th, from L'anse Creuse High School in L'anse Creuse. That's right. In the first matchup, it was Mulak taking on Jason DeMilo with Andre Kabashi. Oh, man. Mulak comes out on top with the win.
Apparently, Moloch wasn't done beating the snot out of people because then Moloch took on Nick Moss with Andre Kabashi, and Moloch beat him too.
Then it was Paul Bowers defeating Ryan Sins.
Dun, dun. El Ridiculoso versus Mitch Hewitt with The Purge. Who won?
You know what? That's what I got. I'll put it like I got.
Well, I do not know who won, and I'm not going to shoot from the hip, but hopefully, I don't know. I know
who won? The fans won.
The fans. You know who won? The fans.
Yes, look at that match.
Now, I would like to do a little shout out real quick to Kevin Jeffrey. He's been in the chat killing it, and he brought up, it was Championship Wrestling League, CWL was the promotion that I was talking about. Thank you very much. That would have bugged the hell out of me. I would have had to go through my closet.
CWL. You didn't hear me say CWL?
I did not hear you say CWL. So thank you to Kevin Jeffrey for being important enough for me to pay attention to.
You, sir.
Ramsey and Mikey Morner took on Andre Kabashi and Jay Abrams in an anthem match with Ramsey and Mikey Morner winning. Man, Kabashi couldn't win anything that night. I hope he bought a lottery ticket because he had to win something.
I wouldn't have bought one that night. Then in the main event of this show, it was The Purge, Kevin Calloway, and Sean Tyler. This match just looks nasty. It sounds nasty.
Oh, man.
It was The Purge defeating Genesis of Chris Moore and Lance Starr in a double chain match.
Double chain match.
You know, I'm very intrigued by that match. I hope someone got it.
Tell me, Dan, how
I
intrigued
hope someone
are you?
got it. I hope someone got it and puts it where we can watch it because
they have a YouTube channel that they're posting there. They're doing like episodes.
I'm gonna go watch that because you know what? I gotta see what a double chain match is.
I don't think it's posted yet, but it will be. I think they post their matches on their YouTube channel and they do it like kind of like how
Big Time.
So Great Lakes Wrestling Showcase.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be looking for it.
You should probably do that.
I will do that.
Well, you do that.
I may do that while eating a pint of Happy Harper ice cream. You can get Happy Harper ice cream from Happy Harper.
You know, I'm working on a special flavor. So, yeah, if you are going to be at Ono's birthday bash, look out for it.
Uh-oh. Okay, so what do we got coming up? So we have, holy shit, I got to look. We have Monday. Let me look.
Monday.
We have. I don't have any music. Okay, so
Hey.
first up on November 8th, premiering at 6:30, it will be Solo versus Kyler Coleman from XICW in Standish, Michigan. That match is presented to you by XICW. Then on Wednesday, November 10th, you have Aaron O'Ryan challenging Jason Hotch for the MPW Heritage Championship that is presented by Metro Pro Wrestling. That match took place on March 6th, I believe, at Heartache and something it was called. What was that called?
Okay.
And then we have Dre Jacobs versus Tommy Vendetta. So Dre Jacobs challenges. I believe this was the second or third time these two had faced each other. Dre coming out, wants his title. Tommy Vendetta, the Extreme Intense champion. Dre Jacobs.
Was this the one from Standish?
This is the one from Standish. This is from
I
Father's
have
Day
the
Fall.
kendo stick from that match.
Yeah, this would be at Father's Day Fallout.
Yes.
So
I have the
Speaking of this
kendo
match, I hate to interrupt you, Cody. That's a lie. I love interrupting you. If you haven't gotten a chance to watch the recent interview that Cody did with DBA, okay, when that match happened, watching Dre Jacobs take on Tommy Vendetta to get his belt back, it was a lot to me because I knew about the last 2 years of Dre Jacobs having that belt. But now, if you watch that interview, DBA talks about the history of that belt. And that, if I would have known that at the time, I think it would have kicked it up to a whole different level of edgier seatness, you know, to know the history of the belt, not just the history of that reign.
right.
So if you haven't had a chance, go watch the newest interview with DBA that Cody does. It's really good.
Yeah, I got to get somebody for this week too. I don't know who.
Josh and I are available.
I reached out to somebody,
Wow.
and they're unavailable this week. So next week is possible. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I wanted to talk to the lightweight champ, but you know, hey, maybe I could talk to the Midwest. You know, since he's injured right now, so
Hey, maybe.
I might be able to get him on the old Zoom there, we call it. But you know, there's that. Of course, we have MI-Dub on Tuesday, right? MI-Dub on Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m.
Ish.
Now, I don't know what day this is going to come out. So let's see. So that would be a Monday, probably on a Wednesday. Josh, you're going to love this one. Are you ready for this?
All right, I'm ready for this.
All right, we have Jackson Stone teaming up with Sean Tyler from Proving Ground, Wrestling with a Vet, at the Hot Rocks, taking on Mysterious Movado and Electric Ely.
Ooh, that was a good match.
Yeah.
It was a
So
very good match.
that one will probably be next week on Wednesday or whatever. Getting them all lined up, you know what I'm saying? That way it's all done and I ain't got to worry about it for a while. But then, you know, we got interviews coming up. Like I said, I'm talking with Ono on the 18th. I don't know who I'm going to talk to this week. I got to think about it. I got go back and look at my old posts that I made and see who wanted to talk. You know what I'm saying?
And you've got the 20-year anniversary of Metro Pro Wrestling coming up this weekend.
Yep.
Maybe you could get one of the many superstars that are on there. TJ Meyer coming back, turning against Armageddon. Any of the Armageddon people, please not Armageddon again.
Well,
Just God, no, not them.
I don't know. I was kind of waiting to see what happened with what's going on with TJ before I get him on the show again, man. Let this play out a little bit, see what's going on. Because we had him on right when he came back, remember?
Right. But he just came back, and there's so much that has happened in the last month.
I know, but we got to let's see what he's up to. Then we have him on and talk about it. Let it play out. Because we don't know where this is going to go yet. Right? We don't have any events announced from XICW, so we don't know what's going to happen between him and Dre. The only events that we have that we know of where there's shenanigans is Metro Pro Wrestling, right? Next week. We're going to talk about it a little bit, and maybe
I have a bad feeling. Bubba is not going to let that lie.
Yeah.
He's just not. I mean, we've seen what he did. We've seen what he did before. We've seen what he did.
I don't know, man.
He was not happy. He is not going to let this lie.
I don't know. We'll see. So, hey, guys, listen, we got a big week in wrestling or indie wrestling in the state next week. So, make sure that you tune in on Tuesday for MIW, where we'll have all the information for you to attend one or all the events that are going on. If you're going to attend all, well, man, you are going to be a tired motherfucker. Let me tell you right now.
You'll be broke, too.
Yeah, because it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. You know what I got while I was at the old PWAS?
Special edition, limited edition, 15-year anniversary Pro Wrestling All-Stars of Detroit shirt?
I did. You
also got a 3X1 for your best friend?
No.
I hate you.
You should have said something. I would have grabbed you one. All you had to do was say something. But, yeah, it's going to be a big week for independent wrestling here in the state this weekend as GCW versus Horror Slam 2 takes place. And I believe GCW is back in town for, Evil Deeds. And then we got a few other events happening, which is going to be awesome sauce. So,
Corky's last match. Last event.
Yeah, Corky's last event. So we have that, and we'll talk about it and all that stuff on Tuesday. And again, don't forget about all the matches that are coming, and then what interviews may come too, because you just never know.
And a good way to find out when those interviews are going to happen?
What's that? How? Oh, yes. This.
One thing we do know? It won't be me and Josh.
So good stuff, guys.
I haven't heard someone laugh that hard since my pants were on. Not bad.
Don't forget to scroll down in the description to follow Rasslin Rage, or you can find the links to Pro Wrestling All-Stars there. So Pro Wrestling All-Stars here, City Championship right there. You can find their links in the description for their social media. Make sure you go follow them so you can stay up to date on all their events and things like that. And as well as Rasslin Rage social media links, MIW social media links, Happy Harper, and I don't know what else is down there. Oh, yeah, Podbean. Don't forget about Podbean, right? You can go to Podbean and listen to us on Podbean. If you don't want to listen to us on Podbean, you can go to Spotify. You can go to Pandora. You can go to Amazon. You can go, iTunes, iHeartRadio. Dude, we're everywhere, right? For real. So just go there, search Rasslin Rage, RASSLIN, Rage, just like old boy says on the intro. Good stuff. And don't forget, if you are listening to our podcast, head on over to r2youtube.com. That's the letter R, number 2, youtube.com, and subscribe. We will see all of you back here on Tuesday at 6:30-ish. At 6:30-ish for MIW. We are out of here.
Later.
How did not call it R2 Tuesday? How did we miss out on that?
R2 Tuesday? But it's MIW on Tuesday.
Yeah.
R2 is...
But it could have been R2 Tuesdays. We missed... Oh.
But R2 is Rasslin R squared.
Yeah.
For Rasslin Rage.
It's still the name of the YouTube channel.
True, but it's MIW. Maybe we'll work it out. All right, we're out of here. Jesus.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Going down. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who